Good day, ma'am. So we are the group number 4, and the topic that we will discuss all about the ideas behind STAL and TASUM. So let's proceed to the first topic, which is the authorities to declare calamity. So dito ipapaliwanag natin kung sino nga ba yung mga authorities na responsible para ipaalam na mayroon ng calamity na nangyayari. Sabi dito, the proclamation of the declaration and passing away of the calamity can be issued by the president or local chief executives. It can be governor, city, and municipal mayor. So, meaning to say, ang responsible pala para mag-issue ng calamity or mag-declare ng calamity is yung president or yung mga local chief executive. Tapos, it can be a governor daw, city, and municipal mayor. Then, sabi dito, the twin requirement of the proclamation of the passing away of the calamity and determination of the extent of damages suffered by the jail or prison giving PDL opportunity to escape shall be complied with for the grant of STAL. So sabi dito, yung twin requirement daw na pagsasabi kung wala na nga ba talaga yung calamity o pag-identify kung gano'ng kalawak yung sakop ng calamity or yung pinsala na naidulot niya is nagbibigay daw siya sa PDL na opportunity para tumakas or para magkaroon ng chance para tumakas. At syempre, kailangan din to na bigyan ng opportunity yung mga PDL para makatakas for the grant of the STAL. Kasi kapag nag-stay ka mismo dun sa prison or sa jail during the calamity, is magagrantan ka ng 2/5 na less dun sa may sentence mo. Pero kapag umalis ka naman dun or tumakas ka during the calamity, magagrantan ka lang ng 1/5 na less sa sentence mo. Pero kapag bumalik ka lang. So, dumako naman tayo sa qualifications for STAL. So, number 1, PDL evaded the period of preventive imprisonment or service of sentence on occasion of disorder or choose to stay resulting from any of the following. Ayan, so letter A, conflagration. Letter B, earthquake. Letter C, explosion. Letter D, similar catastrophe. Or letter E, during a mutiny in which he has not participated. So, sa number 2 naman, there must be a prior declaration of calamity and it is passing away. So, kailangan daw, sa qualifications for STAL is kailangan, meron daw magde-declare na merong calamity at meron din magde-declare na tapos na yung calamity.
Isa sa mga qualification ng STAL or yung Special Time Allowance for Loyalty is once na ang isang PDL is tumakas sa isang correctional facility, within 48 hours dapat mag-report siya sa mga officers niya. And once na nakapag-report siya, pwede siya magkaroon ng 1/5 deduction pag siya ay bumalik sa correctional facility. For example, reclusion perpetua ang sentence na ginrant sa kanya. Mababawasan siya ng 4 years sa kanyang sentence. Pero once naman na nag-stay siya during the calamity, is 2/5 ng kanyang sentence ang mababawas. Sa 20 years na sentence niya, is 8 years ang mababawas sa kanyang sentence.
Section 6, time allowance for study, teaching, and mentoring. At any time during the period of imprisonment, an accused or prisoner convicted by final judgment shall be allowed, in addition to the benefits provided for under Section 2, Rule number 5, another deduction of 15 days for each month of his time rendered for study, teaching, or mentoring service. Yung TASTM, sa privilege siya, accorded lang siya sa isang PDL in case ng calamities and participation ng program. Katulad nga ng studying, or pag-aaral, pagtuturo, teaching, and mentoring service. Sa ganitong paraan na na-utilize ng isang PDL yung potential nila sa ganitong paraan ng pagtuturo, pag-aaral, tsaka pag-mentor. At the same time, nabibigyan din sila ng opportunity para mabawasan or para ma-reduce yung imprisonment na meron sila.
Grant of time allowance for study, teaching, and mentoring. Number 1 is the prison authorities shall determine activities which may be credited with the STM upon recommendation of the MSEC. Ang sinasabi lang po dito, yung mga prison authorities ay magpapasya po ng mga activities na dapat credited sa time allowance for study, teaching, and monitoring sa recommendation po ng Management, Screening, and Evaluation Committee.
Number 2. Ang mga bilangguan ay dapat itago ang master list ng PDL na pinapayagang mag-aral magturo sa kani-kanilang bilangguan.
Grant of time allowance for study, teaching, and mentoring. Number 3. The MSEC shall be tasked to monitor and certify whether said PDL has actually and actively studied, taught, or preparing mentoring duties for the period cover. Ang ibig sabihin po nito ay ang MSEC or Management Screening and Evaluation Committee ang may task na mag-monitor at mag-certify sa isang PDL kung siya ay actually and actively studied, or ang MSEC din ang may task na mag-guide or mag-train sa isang PDL.
4. If the PDL is qualified, the MSEC shall recommend to the prison authorities the grant of allowance, who shall approve the same by issuing a corresponding certification. Kapag yung PDL ay qualified, the MSEC or Management Screening and Evaluation Committee siyang magre-recommend sa prison authorities the grant of allowance. Same din, i-approve din by issuing a corresponding certification.
And the next topic is the disqualification. Non-entitlement. Ineligibility on the grant of GCTA does not automatically disqualify the PDL for the grant of TA, STM, and vice versa. Or ibig sabihin, hindi maapektuhan ng pag-grant ng GCTA ang pag-grant ng TA-STM, and vice versa na hindi din maapektuhan ng pag-grant ng TA-STM ang pag-grant ng GCTA.